Welcome back here. We're staying on late with CBS2 News, and you are looking at some really unprecedented pictures and images of the region tonight. This is Maywood, New Jersey. Flooded roads, cars stranded, people stranded. That's the scene played out all across the tri-state area. And on the right, you see the radar. There is a tornado warning in the Suffolk County region, the North Shore of eastern Suffolk County. So we'll keep you posted as how that shakes out with Lonnie Quinn as we continue here.
In the meantime, we have Brooklyn Borough President Eric Adams on the phone joining us here with a situation, updating us on how things are looking in his borough. Mr. Adams, give us an update on what you're seeing there outside your window.
It's clear I'm in the streets now, and I was moving through Brooklyn Bridge. This is the first time in my entire life in the borough of Brooklyn to see the bridge flooded and cars stranded. We helped a few motorists, pushing them out of there, struggling places, and really the city is hit hard, and it really indicates how it's important to deal with our infrastructure. And it's imperative that I'm happy to hear the mayor call a state of emergency, because we need to make sure people are not locked in their homes or in their vehicles. It's crucial that we respond accordingly.
Wait a second. You said the Brooklyn Bridge itself is flooded? Traffic is at a standstill?
Yes, going in the outbound lanes, the inbound lanes headed into Manhattan, where you have the new bike lane. For some reason, there's an entire flooding when you go onto the ramp. It is almost impossible to move forward. We were able to help a few motorists, but I'm sure it's going to be a problem throughout the night.
Wow. Like you said, something we've never seen before. What else are you hearing tonight from people around the borough?
It is amazing. If you go into Crown Heights, I was driving through Crown Heights, one of the highest points in our borough, if not the city. When you think about it, it was just unbelievable to see the level of water. We witnessed almost 12, 13 feet of water. Same thing in Borough Park. A few homes we went to help our residents where the water was just almost coming through the toilet bowls because of the drains were just not able to handle it. And it's just a real indicator that we have to get prepared for these types of storms.
What do you mean prepared? What kind of preparation should the city be undertaking?
We have to think outside the box. 2 weeks ago, I met with a group that was giving me some real new solutions. It's more than just building walls. If we think we can hold back the water flow, just building walls around our shorefronts, that is not the answer. We're going to convene a large number of people who have looked at other countries and what they're doing. We're going to have to think differently about dealing with the change in our environment and what global warming has really presented to us.
Are you hearing about anybody getting hurt or worse in the borough?
No, not as of yet. And I'm going to go out to Coney Island. I'm going to try to get to Canarsie and some of the other traditional areas. But this storm has impacted those areas that were not impacted previously. Normally, I would go to Coney Island and other areas, but I have never witnessed something like this in Crown Heights and parts of Bedford-Stuyvesant and Fort Greene area.
Can you tell us just how quickly these conditions worsened throughout the evening?
I was coming back from Manhattan when it started to rain hard, and it just seemed interesting to me as I saw the downpour. I said, there's something different here than what I witnessed before. And by the time I crossed the Brooklyn Bridge into Manhattan, I noticed the backup of cars trying to get across. I told my driver to pull over, but I saw, a few passengers that were stuck, and we tried to help them. It just moved at such a rapid pace, and the downpouring was more than what I witnessed traditionally. And it's still going on now. And if you can hear the rain in the background right now, there's a very heavy, consistent flow of water that's coming down. We're going to have to ride this out. This is going to be a difficult one for the city.
Are you hearing anything about trees coming down? I know you have Prospect Park and so many other trees lining Brooklyn, and the ground being so saturated. That's a major concern for a lot of communities. What are you hearing in Brooklyn?
I have not witnessed any trees, actually going down. I looked at some of the subway stations, heavy flooding. It's almost like a rainfall going into our subway system. The drains are just not capable to handle this level of water. And we also need to keep an eye on some of our reservoirs, because you have to be concerned about anyway having our water impacted by the dirt or the grime from the side of the reservoirs. So we need to DEP is doing an amazing job of really monitoring this, and hopefully that as the storm moves past, we'll have this under control.
Okay, Brooklyn Borough President Eric Adams, thank you. Be safe tonight. We appreciate the insight.
Thank you. Take care.
All right.